we are back. We're gonna be doing a push day. So I'm gonna start off with some inclines, then move to flies. One of these days I'm gonna switch up and do flies first. I've been wanting to do that, but probably not gonna do that today. So I'm gonna start off with some inclines and do flies, and then we're gonna do more dumbbell shoulder press. I want to try and get stronger with those. Definitely want to try and get stronger with those because I was feeling pretty weak in those last time I did them. So we'll do more of that, and then we'll figure out some kind of laterals to do, and that'll be that. So here we go. Okay, we're going to begin. We got our 135 on the bar, per usual. Got a little warm-up set. Fill out the stuff in my notebook. Okay. Yeah, we got our little warm-up set going on here. We will knock that out, and then we will go from there. See if we'll surpass 205 today, or if we'll just hang out there. We did us good last time, so. Alright, here we go. Warm up set. Got our warm up. Get the 25s on here. So we're working our way up. And I haven't decided what kind of lateral we'll do today. Not sure. Could be just a regular lateral. Kind of want to do maybe some front laterals as well. Maybe we'll do some dumbbell switching between regular and... Okay. My headphones just stopped working. What the fuck is going on here? Oh, I got it. Oh, there's something. There we go. Oh, that was weird. Anyways, let's get this next set. Freaking technology, dude. Alright. 185. Alright. Alright. Well, that was pretty good. I'm happy with that. Alright. Let's get some 10s on there. Go up 205. That was weird. I don't know what the hell happened to my headphones. They just like disconnected from Bluetooth, wouldn't reconnect. Had to turn them off and turn them back on. Pretty weird. I'll probably end up having to cut that piece out of the video just so YouTube doesn't pick up on the song I was listening to and freaking copyright strike. Considering all that stuff is done by weird AI now. I don't want to pop up on their radar if I can help it, so to speak. Okay. Rest a little more here. Oh my goodness. Notifications and blah blah blah. Freaking technology is trying to bother me this workout. I'm not gonna let it. Alright. This will be 205. See how 205 feels. Alright. Here we go. Alright. What did we do last time? That's how we started off last time, 205 for 6. Whew. Yeah, it would be nice if I had a spot just for those, just for like 1 or 2 more reps would be really crazy. But it is what it is, we'll get there. Rather get there slowly and safely than risk getting stuck or getting hurt. But yeah, I think we'll do one more set of 205. I do kind of want to try 215, but maybe that will be next time. So if I can do another set of 6, then I'll be pretty happy. Yeah. Yeah, I did notice, I don't know what just made me think of this too, but when I'm like getting ready to do any kind of press, I do the tippy tappy leg shakes a whole bunch. I don't know what that's about. I also noticed too when I go to do deadlift, I do the friggin' some mild torquing, which is pretty funny. But you know, it's what it is. Hey, that's just how I lock in. Not going to be ashamed of it. That is just how we lock in. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and do another set. Feeling like I'm pretty ready. Alright. Another set of 6. That is excellent. That felt good too. Last time I did this, I did a set of 6, then a set of 5, then a set of 4. So we could give a third set a try and see how we do on a third set. That did feel pretty good though. Now let's see how we do on a third set. I want more. I want more. And then we'll do our flies. I do have my little block to go against my my rack that I'm going to use on flies today and see if that helps so I don't go sliding across the floor. And maybe we could do a little bit heavier flies without flying away. That would be pretty cool. But we will see how it works. Untested device. Untested DIY device. And if it doesn't work, then we'll be back to the drawing board. But if it doesn't work, I think I could probably come up with a way to make it work. I think I can figure out something. I think it'll definitely work for doing back and be able to brace up against it for doing like a row. But as far as doing it for flies, I'm not sure. I'll have to see. I will have to see. Alright, almost ready for our last set of these. Alright, let's give it a shot. Feeling like it's been long enough. A little bit of a weak last rep, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Whew. All right. That was excellent. Oh my goodness. I'll get these weights cleaned up and get some flies set up. Okay. So you're gonna get the candid POV view. So what I made here is basically took some old redwood boards, cut them all at a 45, and I just kind of notched. You can even see that. Kind of notched. The bottom's notched, so it flops straight onto the end of the rack and won't go anywhere. And because of the way it's notched, it can't go side to side really either. Pretty locked in. And with the L, no matter how much weight I put on the top of it, it won't roll. So that is what I came up with. Let's see how it works. Alright, hopefully that angle is good. Alright, we got 110 on there. And let's see how this goes. Pretty excited about this. Alright, it already feels much more stable. Like I'm, instead of sliding backwards, I can kick up against it. Now let's see. Hopefully this camera angle is good. Kind of too much more rest in between sets than I would like, but I'll make sure everything's good here. And this is experimentation time. Experimentation time. Alright. Let's give this a shot here. Alright, here we go. Ooh. Okay. That works. That feels so much better. Oh my goodness. That feels incredibly better. Being able to really drive my feet instead of like fighting it. I also don't have to lean down nearly as far. So the way the straps are coming across my arms feels way better. Wow. Well, let's go up. The slipping was a limiting factor, and now we feel pretty unlimited. Wow. Okay. For any of you home gym DIY heads out there, this really works. Really freaking works. That is pretty exciting. Oh, good. I've been wanting to go up in flies for quite a while. Now I feel like I finally can. It was getting to the point where my flies were like, float between like 12, 15 plus reps a set, and that's just felt like too many. Felt like I could get more strength out of it, but just didn't have the leverage. Now we have leverage. Okay. So this will be our first proper, oh, I feel that in my chest already so much better too. Just the angle I can get, the pinch, so much better. So much better of a squeeze. Okay. Oh, this is exciting stuff. I can't wait to try doing rows too. Cannot wait. Okay. Felt strong too. I didn't feel any flexing or anything in it. So I did a halfway decent job at least. Alright, here goes 120. Yeah. Oh my goodness. That was excellent. Yeah, that felt excellent. Almost felt like I might have been getting to the end. You know, like up in the end of the carabiner, like up at getting the full range of motion and availability out of the cable in the pulley, but I was still able to get quite the good squeeze, and I really didn't even notice it at all. I could just kind of tell that it was getting like right there, but I will take that. I will take that all day. Oh, that's exciting. Yeah. We're gonna get one more set of that, and then we'll move on to some dumbbell shoulder press. Oh wow, it worked. First try too. I was kind of wondering if it would be something that I would try and be like, you know, yes but no. But that was a pretty strong, resounding yes. So I'm pretty happy with that. Pretty freaking happy. Okay. Oh, and the pump feels incredible. Pump really feels incredible. All right. It works. Like Frankenstein's monster. Alright, here we go. Set 3, 120. Yep. Sweet. That is excellent. Happy as a clam with that. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'll get this cleaned up and we'll get on to some dumbbell press. Alright. We are ready to rock on our dumbbell shoulder press. We started out with 45s last time as a feeler, because I would normally do military press. I kind of was feeling out the dumbbells, but we did The second and third set were with 50s, so that's where we're going to start, is with 50s, and get as much working activity out of the 50s as we can, and then maybe drop down from there. So let's start with that. Yeah, 9 is much better. 9 is much better than we did with 50 last time. Yeah, I would definitely like to get my shoulder press strength up. It is, I think, by far my weakest lift. You know, not that shoulder press should really be like an exercise that you strive for heavy weight, in my opinion. Maybe it might be a hot take, but it's just like a lot of stress on the spine, I guess. And for what purpose, I don't know. Practicality and all. But I would like to do more than 50-pound press. I'd like to eventually work up to being able to like hammer curl. I think I could hammer curl 50 pounds. So I think I should be able to press a little more than that. So we'll slowly work on it, slowly get our way there. Yeah. Yep, bees what it be. It's the journey as they call it. The journey. Alright. Do a little more rest action. Still can't believe how well that my little foot stop, my little slide stopper, how well that worked. I'm pretty thrilled about that. It was definitely an hour well spent cutting that wood up and putting it together. An hour well spent. Alright. Get down to our next set here. Alright. Yep. Reps are coming down. That is okay. That is okay. Oh my goodness. It'd almost be nice to get like I guess almost just need to get more standard weights, but it'd be nice to get another set of the adjustable dumbbells and do like a drop set. I would very much like a drop set, but by the time you switch these all around, not really much of a drop set, to be honest. Guess I could always load the bar up with a preferable weight and then switch to the bar after I burn out with dumbbells, but I definitely just do like the way a dumbbell shoulder press feels a lot more than military press. We'll think about it. We will definitely think about all of these things. Just keep the ball. The ball is rolling slowly, but I like slowly. Baby steps. Baby steps. Definitely no need to win any race. Alright, let's get this next set. Hopefully we can get at least 5. Maybe not. Well, 5. I got what I asked for at least. I think I'm going to drop these down because I think I'll only get like 4 reps or something if I try to do another set of 50. I think we'll just do a set of 40s. Just get some reps in. I think that will be the way to go. Alright. Alright. Take some deep breaths. Alright, here we go. I fought it up there, but I got it. Okay. Oh, goodness. Alright. That's gonna be that for a dumbbell shoulder press. Oh, that last rep alone was fucking brutal. Alright, we get everything kind of cleaned up and ready. We'll do some laterals. Alright. I decided I'm just gonna do just regular laterals with the kettlebell like I prefer. Still don't know why I like doing them with the kettlebell, but I do. And that will just switch back and forth for a few and end off. That was excellent. Oh, now I'm recovering from that. I'll get some more of this place cleaned up. I can be done and get inside and do some cardio. Yeah. The weather was finally nice today. Really beautiful. So my wife and I took our dogs for an hour walk up some hills and things too. So already got some good cardio today. But we will get 30 minutes of some a little bit more intense fat burning cardio. Yeah. A little bit more intense fat burning cardio, and just keep reducing down on our current dad bod status. The doggy dad bod right now. I thought I saw a mosquito, but maybe I was just tripping out. Alright, let's get our last set of these. The drool. Oh my goodness. Might get one more of those. I just really burned the shoulders. I've really been feeling the urge to push my workouts. I think it's just been feeling good, seeing the progress, and feeling hungry, you know? I'm feeling hungry. So, you know, it's with my job too, it's seasonal, so, well, not seasonal in the traditional sense, but in the wet season, the thing's really slow. So the summertime comes, spring, summer comes back around, things are going to be really, you know, it's going to be harder for me to really dedicate the time out here, so I guess might as well dedicate as much time as I can while I can, I guess is what I'm getting at. And, you know, not that we won't still be out here as much as we can, but finding the time for these extra sets and everything is, I think, going to get harder and harder as I start getting home from work later and later. But we're still going to be out here, that is for damn sure. Alright, here we go, last set. Get my other earbud in here. Alright. That is gonna be that. Oh my god. In case I never clarified too, this is a 25 pound kettlebell is what I use for that. Oh. And it definitely gets the job done. Okay. That is gonna be that. Oh, excellent, definitely feeling the freaking burn in my shoulders. So we're gonna finish getting everything cleaned up in here. I usually like to go on a little bit longer of a warm up or of a cool down walk. I just went to reach for a bar that's not here. A little bit longer of a cool down walk after push day where I'm targeting a lot of shoulders like this. Just kind of loosen the shoulders up before, you know, cooling off for the night just so things don't get all tight. So I'm gonna do that, do some cardio, and that'll be it.